Hi guys, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to create these beautiful, soft, natural beachy waves, kind of akin to Fearne Cotton, using a curling iron. This is the finished look, as you can see, so we'll get cracking on the tutorial and show you how to create it.
Okay, so here you can see I'm using the Wham curling iron, which is by Windle and Moody. One of my personal favourites. You'll see as I'm going through the tutorial, it's really easy to use because it's got a rotating barrel. Just prepping the hair with some Moroccan oil Luminous finish hairspray for heat protection and a light hold. So the first section we always curl away from the face, so it's more flattering and it opens up the face. As you'll see, clamping it not too near to the roots. I don't want to lose the length too much on the haircut, which I think is really important with any kind of bob. Most women don't want to lose a lot of length, and if you curl it too tight or too near the scalp, your length will just disappear. So you can see I'm leaving about an inch or two at the roots. The second section I'm curling in towards the face, so each section will have alternating directions of curls, and that will stop the hair getting too wavy. It will give it more of a tousled, interlocked, beachy texture. You'll notice I'm missing out the fringe. We will add that in later, just to blend it into the waves. Each time I've done a curl, I'm slightly pulling on it while it's warm. The reason we pull on the hair while it's warm is just to relax the curl, so it doesn't set and become too elastic and difficult to stretch out after. The hair is on the curling iron literally for a couple of seconds. It really takes no time at all to get the hair curled with the Wham iron. Moving on to the second side, so again, curling the hair away from the face, really important. Checking that the heat is evenly transferred through the hair, and then just holding those ends down just to relax the curl slightly. Another quick mist of Moroccan oil Luminous hairspray, and again, this section will flow away from the face to open up the features. This Windle and Moody iron is one that my clients really love. As you can see, you could really easily recreate this yourself because you only need one hand to curl it rather than using two. Now you'll see me just very lightly, just giving the ends of the fringe a very slight bevel, just to bend it into the rest of the wave. And the same on the opposite side. You don't want to curl this too much, as it will really shrink up. So through the back, I'm only using 4 sections, quite deep, and then we're just making sure the hair's got a slight bend. A few straight bits is fine. The look we're going for is a bit more relaxed. And again, I've just taken alternating sections, so one to the left and one to the right, which you'll see a bit more clearly here. Holding the one vertical again will help you retain the length. It won't give the roots much lift, so you won't lose too much of the overall length of your haircut. And again, you'll see that rotating action makes it super easy to curl the hair. And again, quite big sections. We don't need to go too small because we're just looking for texture and movement rather than defined waves and curls. So on the last section, the higher up we go, the more roots we leave out, so that we again don't get too much volume on the crown. You'll notice I slightly rock each section just towards the top, just to make sure there's no indentation of where the straighter hair finishes and the waves begin. Now the last piece, just making sure that's nicely waved into the rest of the hair. There you can see the finished curls, really smooth, really glossy, ready to be dressed out. So we're just going to tip the head backwards and start to run our hands through the hair to start loosening the curl up. This is the most important part of any kind of curler wave, in my opinion. This is what makes it look really lived in and really modern. So we've shook out the waves. Now we're going to take a bristle brush. This one's by YS Par. It's got a natural ball bristle in, so it really helps to smooth the hair. So if you want something that's a little bit more, slightly more vintage, the more S-shaped, smoother waves, then this is a great tool to use to brush out the hair. Now we're finishing with some Sebastian Drynamic, which is essentially a dry shampoo slash styler. So this makes the hair a little bit more dry in texture, and you'll see it gives the hair incredible body and gives it a really, really modern finish. Great for guys and great for girls too.
Makes it a bit drier.
Just massaging that into the hair just to create a slightly more fluffy, worn-in texture. And you can really see the wave starting to come and work into shape. And then just finishing off with a little bit of hairspray, just to give a touch of definition, just lifting those root areas up to give a little bit of scalp volume. And then just ruching any ends that are still a little bit too defined. And that is the finished look. Really soft, natural, voluminous hair with very little length lost. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.